with the bot rune and do pick up a haste, and immediately Lelouch is going to TP down bot to try and deal with KP here on this Undying. He has not leveled up Tombstone or Soul Rip yet. KP, he will eventually do so and try to fight back. Natsumi is doing the exact same thing, and here comes Q with the Spike Carapace and the Impale trying to put a hold to Lelouch, but he is not giving up. KP will get chased down to the ends of the earth. You know, it's not going to be too hard for Natsumi, I'm sure. This Talon will move in. They will spot out AU on the Phoenix, but he will Icarus dive away. Q still going to land that Spike Carapace with the damage of that Icarus dive, and AU eventually might just drop, but Savage ends up going down to Force. Meanwhile, the Onslaught is out from Xavius down towards that bot lane, but he's going to get called up and will drop. Hyde able to take that kill on the Primal Beast, but Savage dies top lane solo to the Tidehunter. Meanwhile, bot, they're still going. Lelouch still trying. KP, he'll drop the Tombstone, but does end up going down as now a nice Impale Q, landing on two of them. That'll be Lelouch to go down. Natsumi, he does at least get the Tombstone.
Whereas for the Void, you're looking for 2 farm items. Savage needs a ton of space, and if this top tier 1 falls, you're not going to have that much in the top lane.
Q, cheeky little Impale there mid-onslaught, but is going to drop anyway. Even a TP rotation cancelled off. So Polaris, they're going to head down towards the bot side instead. Oh, Savage, he's very deep right now. Lelouch is going to show up. Lasso's immediate. Xavius, he's got the Onslaught and he's got the Pulverize. Feels like Polaris can defend this very easily if they wish. In fact, Lelouch, he's here in the Batrider. Onslaught and Lasso have been committed onto the Undying. KP, he's going to try and use the pick stick, but it won't be enough. He will drop on the Undying. Q, he's going to move back in, but when you see Force in that Tide, you know you can't deal with him. He's got a Wraith Pack and a Hood of Defiance. Makoto, he'll pop the Dream Coil mid lane. He caught 2, and now Savage, he's caught 4 in the Chrono, but do they have the damage? Lelouch dropping low to the Mist Flare does go down, but now the Ravage out as well. Force going to try and turn this one around. They will pulverize Savage. Q will cop the Onslaught. Oh, that is an awkward... That is a very awkward pause to come out.
Mystic Flare out from high. That combination is still really good, but Natsumi just swoops in and finds more.
Makoto will orb towards the right side. KP does end up TPing into that mid-tier 2 tower. Makoto's still going now, back in onto Xavius, trying to find that Primal Beast, though he will go for a run and will survive for now as Makoto. He's the one dropping low.
If you don't manage to catch that Tidehunter in the Chrono, and I think that's where more of the issues come out. Like, you have to catch a few heroes a little.
Lelouch? This is a decent kill. Savage, he's got him in the Chrono, and Lelouch, he's in no man's land. Oh, there's a very nice Arcane Rune there waiting. Maybe Polaris using it as bait, but no, Lelouch, he will just take it, jump in. Lasso is there immediately. They found the KP Undying. He'll drop the Tombstone and pop his BKB. He's running out of there. KP is barely going to make it. They will try to get the Tombstone down, but now Savage, he'll jump in with the Chrono onto the Morphling, but the Strength Morphers there in time. He's going to be alright. He will tank through it. Now the Ravage is out. Savage, he'll keep going. He'll keep trying to get the damage out. But Force is a force to be reckoned with once again. He's just tanking through all of this. So they'll try onto Xavius instead. Go for the Primal Beast. They will stun him up and lock him down. Savage, he picks up a double. They're going to wrap around into that Radiant Triangle. Nobody spotted yet. Q with the Vendetta just rushing forward, trying to find a target. He may spot out Natsumi. Instead, Force is going to be the first one to get seen. As Force, he doesn't have Ravage this time. Lelouch going to jump in for a lasso attempt. Doesn't really want to pop it onto Q yet, but will be forced to onto the Nyx Assassin. They will find one. KP in trouble, gonna pop his own BKB, still has the Tombstone dropped as well, so they do try to move in onto that Undying. Meanwhile, Force, he will back off, so will Savage and KP, but Xavius, he will pulverize the Void. Savage in big trouble, is gonna time walk away once again, he will survive. KP will also survive for now, but the Onslaught is gonna fly through. KP does get caught out, somehow still alive on the Undying, but the Sunray surely gets the damage out, and does, but here comes Savage on the Void once again. He'll drop the egg on the high ground, not allowing Xavius to drop, but Savage, he might go right back in here on this Void and will onto the cliff. Meanwhile, Makoto, he's the one getting the damage out in the backside, finding Lelouch and finding Xavius. Onto AU, they will find the Phoenix as well. 3 down for Polaris. And Talon, they are onto the Roshan once again.
I mean, it's still hard for them to clear out Roche. They are showing a lot of respect to Polaris. Polaris looking to reform here.
Oh, they've got Chrono.
Chrono.
Lelouch, another quick blink out on the Batrider, but it may not matter because the Spike Carapace and Impel from Q is going to lock him down, but where's the follow-up?
Hide?
Yeah.
Roche?
Died to Roshan, apparently. He'll buy back. Natsumi gonna get bashed up here by Savage, but he's got a double damage rune active. He'll try to fight, but he's out of mana. Makoto gonna chase him down. Impel's off the mark, but Natsumi, he's gone without buyback. Here we go again. Roshan will get started. You can see Talon, they look a lot more confident now. Just jumping in with the Time War, clearing out a creep wave, and Polaris, they're the ones that look a little bit scared, but they go in for a lasso. They find the Void. That's the big one. Savage, he's gone the first time. That's the Aegis down. Xavius in the backside. He'll get the trample going. Savage, he just wants out of this. No Chrono quite yet. He'll just back his way away from the Aegis. Now they find the puck. Makoto, he's gone. Force will lock him down with the Scythe of Vice. That's what you need to get done from Polaris. Savage, he'll jump back in on Lelouch, but will knock Chrono. 5-man smoke. Problem is, can they make it to the Radiant Triangle? Or they get some wards down. No vision to spot that one out. Xavius, he's going to get caught immediately on the Primal Beast, and he's gone. He does have buyback.
They are poking the Roche, maybe looking for the response out, using this forward ward. Q is standing outside. If you force the buyback here.
Roshan's going down fast here, though, John. Satanic Ford out. This could be dangerous. Makoto! Scythe device was there, but the Aeon Disc will save his life this time around. Roshan's gone. Stun is there. Force, he's going to jump in the Aegis.
Shard?
Oh, he's stolen the Aegis away. The rock throw from the Primal Beast working out, but now the Chrono, it's caught nothing. Oh, it's caught nothing. Savage, he'll refresh up, keep the fight going. Who are we aiming for, though? Natsumi, he'll go after KB. Force, he takes the tombstone out, and now the secondary Chrono is out. Where's the damage output? The Sunray, AU, trying to save the day, and now the egg comes out onto Natsumi. Refresh everything on the Morphling. Oh, my goodness. What was that?
Holy crap. Rock Throw.
That was the Rock
Who would
Throw?
have expected Rock Throw to actually set up for a big Ravage? They find KP now as well. And this buyback from Xavius, this shard pickup, just giving them that opening. Holy goodness, we've never seen that. Talon needs to find a good angle for this high ground. A lot hanging on the back of Savage to kind of work an angle here somehow.
Oh, Savage. Lincoln's broken. Oh, that was the lasso expended. No lasso available. Savage, he'll jump in, but he's cautious. Chrono's up in 10. He wants the double Chrono. There's your egg out. AU, he's going to save the day again. He won't let Lelouch die like this. Lelouch is going to be just fine. And they will back off. Polaris, they've got to be careful, though. Savage, he's got double Chrono available now. Looking for some targets.
Makoto?
Nobody's showing up yet. Makoto, he's going to get caught by the Pulverize. Savage, trying to get within range for that Chrono. He's not close enough. He has a Time Walk. He'll commit it. Lelouch, he does finally get taken up, but there's your buyback on that Batrider. Another Rock Throw, forcing the BKB out from Savage. Meanwhile, Chrono is out again, but he has not caught out Natsumi. He only got the Phoenix AU, and now the Ravage Force. He will try to turn this one around. They've got the Scythe of Vice on the Void. Savage somehow still alive. Right? Oh no,
Savage?
he rewinded. He rewinded. That's a misclick. He'll buy back. Q, he's gonna drop as well. Makoto back in onto the Tide, still trying, but Force is too tanky. AU, never mind. Makoto, he'll take him down. Savage right back in, looking for the dieback onto AU. Might just have it. Lock him down and take him out. AU's gone for 100 seconds. Could be terrible timing for Talon if they're not careful. Makoto, he's a big target, but he does have Aeon Disc up. He'll blink right in very confidently, trying to buy some information and time for his team to make their way over. Who are they aiming? KP was the target. Chrono on the backside. Natsumi, he got caught out on the Chrono. Savage, he'll refresh another time. Natsumi's gone.
Oh no.
He's got buyback. He'll be back into the fight. No Chrono available now for the side of Talon. Force gonna jump in. Still has the Ravage. Does throw it out again. That's the second one available as Q. Will go down on the Nyx Assassin. Another Rock Throw from Xavius. There's your lasso out onto KB. They've got the Undying, but he is still alive. Instead, they'll go on to Hyde. KB, he's in dire straits. He will be left alone to go down. Polaris. Onto the high ground they go.
Oh man. The high ground's just completely open. Without the threat of Chrono, without even the Dream Coil available, they'll at least find one, probably two, maybe all Ravs.
Uh-oh.
Without that team fight available, and they will buy back, going for the tier 4s.
Straight onto the tier 4s. They are not messing around. They've had enough of this game. Let's see what kind of magic Savage and Makoto can try and make happen. Scythe device is there. Natsumi, he'll wait for me, but he has to back out as well. He's unhealthy. No T4s. Makoto, he'll keep going. Onto the Morphling. They'll force the Glimmer Cape and they'll force them to back off. Cautious, it seems so powerful in the Roshan. In that Roshan pit, it's just such a small area. Lelouch, he's going to break the smoke blink out immediately. Savage, he'll time walk up. We'll see nobody, but there's your Ravage Force. He got all 4 of them, and there's your follow-up as well. Oh, he's got the whole team. Savage will buy back. You've got no Ravage? No. No more Ravage available. Not for the Roshan fight. Savage is brought back. They might have to force Roshan.
Just waits for his buyback, gets back in time. If they kill Natsumi in the next 3 minutes, he won't have buyback. And that will put a very awkward position up for the side of Polaris.
Another minute and a half on that Aegis available, so doesn't want to waste too much time. Just wants something for his trouble. Savage is going to jump in. There's your Chrono. He found Lelouch in the Bat Rider. That's one down. He does have buyback. Back to the bot racks they go. So he's just looking to finish this one off. Refresh is there, just prepping for the next team fight if it does get forced out. Will they get this bot racks? They don't have a creep wave. It doesn't seem like they can. Makoto, he is indeed clearing out mid. And that'll be enough. Savage, he'll get at least the melee barracks. They'll go for another. Mid-tier 3 tower now. Xavier's forced to BKB up. Rock throw is there. Onto 2 targets. Savage still has that secondary Chrono available. Makoto, he'll make the jump in. A lot of damage being dealt. They really don't want to buy back on Lelouch. They are holding out. 60 minutes is now upon us. Talon, they're going to go farm the jungle. Or are they? Is this a pump fake back? Xavius, you are way out of position here, Xavius. Dream Coil is out. Sunray will be there. AU, he could try for an egg save, but it doesn't look good. He's still trying to run, Xavius. Can't make it out. He does also have buyback.
Lee says he already lost his refresh orb usage, so 2 Chronos still available, 2 BKBU still available. He does have the Aeon disc to save as well, and he will find the mid.
I guess we'll see it if one of the Talon boys want to pick it up. There it is. That's the one we want. Oh. That's the one we want. Giant's Ring and Book of the Dead coming up for the side of Polaris. Everyone wants to see the Giant Void, and they will get the Giant Void.
Oh god,
bottom lane,
the Arcana Giant Void.
To break out. AU, he gets Dream Coil up. They've got the Phoenix. AU can do nothing, but he does have buyback.
Last set of racks here, Mike, for Polaris. They've got to find a way to stop this. They have double Ravage ready. They do have double Lasso back up once more.
You know, just being able to just run around. Just no terrain necessary. Dealing damage just walking over people. Tanking you up. He's got 4.3k HP on this Void. He's tanky. Force. They get jumped. Lasso, meanwhile, on the backside, they do find the Skywrath Mage, so Hyatt's going to go down, but Force is in big trouble. They will save with the egg, though. AU is not going to allow it. Savage, he's going to jump in, but the egg stun is there. They lock him down. He gets no Chrono yet. He'll keep going, but there's your Ravage out, connecting on 3 targets. Now the Lasso holds down the Void. Savage, he buys back. This is dangerous for Talon. They've got to be careful. Polaris, in the meantime, they lose Lelouch, but the side of Polaris, they're the ones that need to back off now. Natsumi, he's in trouble. He'll die back, or rather just die, but he does have buyback as AU. He will go down. That's an actual dieback on the Phoenix. It's Makoto. We'll keep going. Force will be fine. So there's one down without buyback. That's the Phoenix. There's Natsumi's buyback being committed now.
No egg for the next 70 seconds. Another side device coming out, this time from Xavius.
Force. Get jumped on. KP, he's right in. Force is dropping a little bit lower. Spike Carapace, they call Lelouch. He's going to be so cautious with the Chrono. Going to lock him down, Savage. That's a dieback on the Bat Rider. Another Chrono. He's caught Force this time on the Tide. But Force does have buyback. He'll need to commit it here, and will do so as the coil is there, locking down Xavius. Force, he'll move back in, so will Natsumi. The silence is out, the impel locks him down. The Morphling still fine, but for how long? He'll try to go for the fight, but there's so many silences.
No!
Natsumi's gone. That's it. Ravage is out. Force is trying, but there's no follow-up damage. Talon, after 65, 66 minutes indeed, it looks like they have done it. As Force will drop, GG is called. Oh, it was a real back and forth game, number one here between these two.
I feel like you're at the point where you should be able to show up with Force, although down mid.
Yeah, this could be a big one. Boat has been thrown out. It's just a defensive boat for the run, but Makoto, he's got a perfect angle for the Rolling Thunder. Still the low ground pushback is there onto Lelouch. He will survive a little bit longer. Makoto, he'll keep the chase going, and Lelouch eventually is going to drop First Blood to go the way of Hyde as Savage even shows up in the mid lane and does find Xavius. Yet Lone Draw, generally one of the heroes that pushes very quick, but for now it's just going to be a very even trade as mid lane. Xavius going to get knocked down to the low ground once again by Makoto. KP is there to back him up, however, so Xavius still in a spot of bother in the toss back right into the Rolling Thunder. That's teamwork if I've ever seen it. Lelouch still is around with the boat. Makoto, he's going to cop the whole thing. He does get a shield crash, but it is not going to make the difference. Fine to back his way out. A 4-2 right now. Q. Bottom lane. Doom is you expended here from Xavius. Nice tonight, Makoto. He'll move in. Rolling Thunder's up as well if they want to expend it. Instead, KP's just going to move in and help out, and suppose we'll get the job done. So,
Chronosphere's off cooldown a bit sooner, so it's not much of a threat on Savage. They're looking down mid here, though.
Bone in, KP, he's going to cop it. Force, he'll try to onslaught into Hyde. Does pick up the Dazzle, allowing no Shallow Grave to come out, so Polaris able to set up for a tier 1 mid tower, but Makoto is going to move in with the Rolling Thunder onto the Kunkka. Lelouch, he'll be locked down for a while, but where's the follow-up damage? Savage, he got rooted up. KP trying to help with the dispose, and now the Sonic Wave! It's going to buy some time at the X-Back. Savage is still going to drop. Polaris would not allow him to run this time, as Force will charge forward. He finds KP, and they even got Makoto. What a fight from Polaris.
You don't have the best burst damage on hand, but Talon's draft is sneaking around here on Polaris.
Hyde, Pulverize is there. He'll tank the gank for the team. Force, he'll still be happy to take the kill. He's more than happy for any kill right now on the Primal Beast. Hyde's been doing a great job with this position though, making sure he doesn't allow the opening. Meanwhile, bottom side, Xavius will be chased down. There's an opening for Talon. Another support to be picked off.
So KP, in a way, is buying some space here, but they can't afford to lose more off the back of it. Q.
Just gonna get caught. Lelouch will throw the Torrent Boat in, times it perfectly. No blink to come out. The animation halfway there, but not quite enough. Powerful start for Polaris Esports. 6k advantage, 18 minutes into the game. They even found Makoto now. No mana available, they'll pulverize him up, and they've got the damage.
Talon, they just have to play it slow. They have to wait for these BKBs to be up. At least with the BKBs, the only threat will be Doom. Yeah, just playing that faster game. Again, that was their big issue.
Q, X out, Torrent will land, Boat will land as well. Shallow Grave is going to buy a little bit of time, but the Rock Throw and the Onslaught into the Pulverize. Q cannot make it.
You are lacking output here on Savage, and the racks, if they don't stop this, it's just going to melt.
They've got to pop the Rolling Thunder to try and defend this. Natsumi does get clipped by the stun. He got the Spirit Bear form off in time. Savage, oh, the Doom came out! Xavius, he caught the Void! No Chrono available! And Makoto is going to get caught by the Pulverize. They'll Shallow Grave by a little bit of time. A nice Sonic Wave. Hyde actually saves the day here for the Pango. They are looking to turn this one. Lelouch also caught out. KP with a great rebound in. Force, he will be KP Onslaught, but it's not far enough. Savage, he'll get the Chrono eventually. Hyde has turned this one around. No Sonic Wave up this time. It's an easier team fight for Polaris Esports. They'll move in. Tier 3 tower. Rather, Rax is under siege again. Rock Throw is there. Makoto, he'll pop the Rolling Thunder. Back it up to the Lone Druid. They're going to try to force the fight another time, but the boat is going to fly in. KP still going with his BKB out. It's a lot of damage onto Natsumi. He's still alive, however. He'll try to walk away. Makoto continues as well. Savage will jump in. They got Natsumi. Once again, the Lone Druid is down. They make it happen through the BKB timings, but now the turnaround with a great Train Frost. It's not enough. Shallow Grave onto KP's gonna buy him a little bit of time. AU is gone. Force, he looks very gone as well. That's 2 team fights in a row to go the way of Talon. Makoto, he might be the one to break the smoke. Force might see him. Makoto sees them first. Onslaught is there. Force, it's a bit too short. AU gets the gaze off with a great ward on the high ground into the Rock Throw. Now the Chain Frost. They've locked down the Void. Pulverize is there. Sonic Wave out. Savage, he pops his BKB. He's still fine and Xavius is gone. Now the Chrono. He's got 2 targets, or rather just the Bear and the Primal Beast, but he'll go on to Force. Onslaught away. Force right into the loving arms of Makoto. Will get stunned up. Now they've got the Conker. That's Lelouch gone.
Oh my god.
Not again.
And mind you, this is Hyde without something like the Aether Lens too.
AU, he goes for a D ward, he's caught out. Xavius tries to jump in, they've got the Lone Druid, Natsumi. He was locked down by Makoto, still is. In they go Xavius, he is gone. On the Doom, onto Force, on the Kunkka, everyone is melting. Oh, Roshan's available as well. Polaris, what have you done? No backup though. Savage, he's fine. There's that axe you talked about. It is now available. Stun is out. Root is there. They've got Savage locked down, but there's your Shallow Grave. Hyde, he's not going to allow it. You have to find this Dazzle. Savage, again going to avoid the stun this time. Makoto, he'll go for the Rolling Thunder. Connecting on 2. They found the Kunkka. They've got the Kunkka locked down. Lelouch, he's in trouble. AU, he gets caught out as well. He couldn't help out. They'll have to buy back. They'll have to buy back and try to defend. The Doom does not have buyback available though. The Doom is up, the Axe is up, but they don't have the buyback gold to bring him back into this game. So Talon, they can just keep going. Into the mid-racks. No Chrono, but who the hell cares? You've still got the Aegis. Savage making it very hard to even get close. Do they think about the top racks?
AoE Doom, still pretty scary.
Certainly is. Assuming you get it off. KP, he'll find a Spirit Bear. Rock Throw again. Savage being very, very nasty with that time dilation. Talon are slowly making their way over to that triangle. Polaris are waiting right underneath their own vision. Torrent is there. Rock Throw is out as well. There's your Doom out. Xavius, he casts it on himself. Sonic Wave will push him away, however. Now Savage, he gets caught out. Shallow Grave, though, Hyde. Again, gonna save the day, but can they save him through this Shallow Grave? The Gaze gonna hold him down. Savage is gone. That's a great start. Polaris, they'll keep trying, but Makoto, he's doing so much damage on the Pango. As KP gets caught, but Hyde's gonna save him again. Natsumi, he has been left behind on the bear, and he is taken down.
And one issue right now is even if you cleared them all out, like Q is basically a core with his build-up. Even just jumping Force solo here.
Force, yeah, I mean, he's trying to get Q, but even Q's too tanky now. And Force, he is buying time to protect that top racks, but it's already gone. They're just going for a free kill here onto Force. This will be the full team wipe they were looking for, and Talon will get it eventually. Down to that bot lane, so they could try and protect this creep wave through a Diaglyph if they wish. Savage, throwing it up, stunned up, Tidal Wave, Scythe of Vice. Damage is there. Natsumi trying to pump it out as Force. Gonna miss the onslaught, and now the Chrono in the backside. Natsumi, he's caught. He did not get the bear form off in time. He is gonna die, but he has buyback. He'll commit immediately as now the Doom is out. Xavius with the Chain Frost, slowing down Makoto, who's underneath tier 4 towers for some reason. We'll buy back. Here we go again. The Doom's still going. Savage now in trouble. Has the Aegis. We'll have to expend it. That's the first time. Meanwhile, KP will rush in as the Marcy, but cannot hold down the Doom. Can you keep fighting without the Doom of the Xavius?
You're just going to be able to clear out the last set of racks. One more up top with just a range. Polaris, without the Doom, this team fight feels awkward.
Yeah, and they go again. Lelouch is gone. No buyback. Refresh on the Chrono. Savage doesn't even need it. GG is called. Polaris Esports. Oh, they were so close.
Savage.
They were so close to getting a game 3 as Savage. Fountain diving, why the hell not? Celebration Fountain.